And it gives me great pleasure to be part of this huge gathering. And I'm very proud of all your achievements, whatever you have done with this division. So starting out this continuing diagnostic education series of webinars. And on behalf of CAHO and the quality professional wing of CAHO, I would like to congratulate Dr. Seema Bhargava, Dr. Aparna Jairam, Dr. Ravi Kumar, and all those who have been working in quality. I see Dr. Jayalakshmi, Dr. Santwana, Dr. Barnali, and all of you for doing a great work. And so in the next 15 minutes, I shall give you an overview of how quality is a great opportunity for all of us to grow either professionally and also personally, because it gives you great satisfaction at the end of the day. So with this, actually, in today's world, as you have seen, there's been a huge evolution of technology, and it is at its peak. And again, medical science is seeing so much of great advances in hospitals and especially in your diagnostic departments. So to sustain growth in any organization, we do need quality, and the quality has to be very effective. It has to be safe and also person-centered, people-centered specifically. So with India seeing a huge growth in quality departments in healthcare, so we have a tremendous opportunity, and I would like to take you all through my own quality journey in the past decade, as requested by Dr. Aparna Jairam, and this has been aligned to CAHO's perspectives. So as Ms. William has given, quality is never an accident. It's always a result of high intention, sincere effort, and also intelligent direction. And you need to execute it very skillfully. So quality again represents a wise choice among many alternatives, and that has to be the right choice again. So quality should not be an aspiration which you're going to do it at a later date. So for any strategy. So it should be the DNA for all healthcare systems. It has to be the culture in each and every organization. That's the way we see quality. And to give you a bit of background about CAHO. So CAHO, when the NABH and NABL was started. So in the last 10 to 15 years, we have had many healthcare institutions and diagnostic divisions who have achieved all these accreditations and certifications. So this created a need for a common platform that will facilitate communication among these centers and to share best practices or to do benchmarking. And that's how a consortium of accredited healthcare organization, which is a not-for-profit society, was formed. And this started to fulfill this need. So with this, CAHO started getting committed to safer patient care, strengthening quality, promoting accreditation, creating benchmarks, and so many collaborations. And all these has been done. So, moving on, it has started creating capacity building. It has made huge marks across the country now. And so since the time when the current leadership of Dr. Vijay Agarwal as President and Dr. Lalu Joseph as Secretary General, when they got inducted into CAHO. CAHO has been witnessing a phenomenal growth. So across a wide range of activities now. It's a huge growth, which I don't think many of the organizations in our country or outside the country has been seeing, that too during the COVID time. With so much of challenges, CAHO has been moving forward. And though it's very hard for me to capture the entire range of activities, because it's quite a huge range what we have done. So within this 10 or 15 minutes, I'll try to tell you what are the salient features, what we have been doing, and how you can find your own way in CAHO to grow professionally. So to give you a brief introduction about my quality journey, this is my hospital, which I and my husband started out in 1992. So it's been 3 decades, and we are into our 30th year since we started the hospital. So this is a multi-specialty private hospital in a semi-urban town in Chengalpet. We cater to rural and semi-urban population here. And it is a 47-bedded hospital. When we started out in the first decade we spent to improve on our patient base. So we were working because it is a small hospital in a rural area. It has its own challenges. And so we were improving on the rural base. patient base. And then in the second decade, we started improving on the infrastructure, and we tried to get what are the things which were available in all the cities, I mean the metros, to get it back to our own place for our own community. So we expanded our hospital to improve the diabetic center, the ICUs, the theaters, the labor rooms or the laparoscopy and infertility. Whatever was not available in that community, we started improving it. And in the last one decade, the third decade, we have been focusing only on quality. So the third decade, we have been, the quality implementation has been a strong focus for both of us. So we went on to get the NABH accreditation. We started out way back in 2010. And at that point of time, NABH was not very well known, that too in a small rural area, which is 60 kilometers away from Chennai. And we started working on NABH. And we were the first hospital in Tamil Nadu to get the main standard NABH accreditation with less than 50 beds. And we got it in 2012. And then we worked to get the NABL accreditation for a lab for 72 parameters. And we have had the various accreditation last 10 years. We have had ISO audits for last 20 years now. Manyata is for Labor Room Initiative. WASH and Kayakalpa from the Quality Council of India. And CQP is from CAHO, as a Center for Quality Promotion. So this has been a strong focus. And now we are marching towards the fourth decade. And we are trying to focus more on our employees now, because employees are a strength, and we are trying to focus on that. So for any story, you always have some inspiring heroes. Heroes and heroines are here. So my first inspiring hero was Dr. Sanjeev Singh. He was the principal assessor for our hospital way back in 2012. And I was so inspired by the way with the amount of knowledge he possessed about the quality, and the way he did the assessment. So I just wanted to know more about this quality. So I went on with various courses in, through Quality Council of India and various other programs, and I became an NABH assessor also. And during this process, I met Dr. Giridhar Gyani, Dr. Alexander Thomas, and various capacities in AHPI and in NABH. So, and then I met Dr. Lalu Joseph in one of the Indian Medical Association quality meet in Kanjipuram district. And that was the first meeting. She had also come out from CMC Vellore, and I had also come out of my hospital to just talk about quality. So both of us met at that meeting, and then there has been no point of return. So I met Dr. Vijay Agarwal, and so both of them inducted me into CAHO, and that's how I've been moving in CAHO with various quality initiatives. So CAHO, as you see, when we had it previously, so we had very few numbers only in RGC, but now the governing committee has expanded now. So we have more than 40 people in the governing committee this year. And so we have Dr. Vijay Agarwal as President, Vice President, Mr. Samit Mehta, Dr. Lalu Joseph as Secretary General. We have Dr. Sunil Sakar as the Finance Secretary. And now we have 3 divisions. So the chairman for the healthcare institution is Dr. Narendranath, Dr. Seema Bhargava as the diagnostic division chairperson, and I had the chairperson as the quality professional wing. And then we have 5 zones. Dr. Joseph Pasanga is heading the North Zone, Mrs. Rama Rajshekharan in South Zone, Dr. Shankar Singh Gupta in the East Zone, Mr. Joy Chakravarti in West Zone, and Dr. Rajkumar Patel in the Central Zone. And we have so many state representatives. We have various representatives for each of these wings. And so it goes on and on. We are a very inclusive team. So we want all of you to participate in each and every program, whatever we do through CAHO. So we have so many active members now. We have various healthcare institutions, the diagnostic divisions, the lifetime members, and it's always growing day to day. So moving on, when we started a journey, then CAHO has the Center for Quality Promotion. So this Center for Quality Promotion, hospitals who can mentor other hospitals, they should have had the NABH accreditation, and they have to start training and hand-holding other nearby hospitals also. So in this way, we have been conducting various patient safety day programs in our hospital, where other hospitals do participate. We have conducted various training programs. And again, the strength of CAHO is its training modules. We have had various training modules, and we have grown leaps and bounds in all these training modules. In HSC, we had Dr. Jayalakshmi, who was the main person who did this training module. We started with basic, and now we have the advanced HIC module. And we are having more than 20 to 25 modules now: fire safety, CPQH, clinical communication. So all of us participate in designing this course content, and then as a faculty for various of these programs. So these are the number of training programs. Even if someone is interested in doing a new program, you are very much welcome to move on with all these training programs. And you can also become a faculty for any of these programs. And again, KAHO is very interested in taking up stakeholders. We have various collaborations, like we have with various academic wing with IIM Shillong. There was Dr. Jeet Patwari, who has been the main person who has been getting this collaboration. We have Great Lakes Institute collaboration by Mrs. Sameer Mehta, Chitkara University collaboration by Dr. Shweta. So in this way, we have so many collaborations with organizations, vendors. Each and every person who has been in KAHO, they have been bringing in all these collaborations inside. And again, we have had collaborations with the various government medical colleges. So when I was the state representative of Tamil Nadu for KAHO, so I was called by the Director of Medical Education. I met him. And this is the first program which we did in the entire country for a government medical college. So they wanted KAHO to do a 3-day training program. So this 3-day training program was a huge success. And we did it first in Kilpatrick Medical College, where we had nearly 50 participants from each and every department from that medical college. And we had the dean, the medical superintendent, RMOs, everyone participating in this program. So it's been a 3-day program, and we have taught them on various quality initiatives. We did the next 3-day program in Omadurar Medical College in 2019. Again, the current Director of Medical Education was the dean there, and they were very happy that we did various workshops on HIC and laboratory. And again, we have another program in Chengalpet Medical College. There are, since we had this COVID pandemic, we are just waiting to go on with other training programs for other medical college. So we'll be conducting others shortly now. So this is the initiative which we took to get into this government medical colleges, so that we get the public hospitals on board in improving their quality. And this is a 1-day training program on Lakshya standards. Lakshya is Labor Room Quality Improvement Initiative. And this we did it in government Tanjore Medical College in South India. And this was done in the government medical university, Tamil Nadu Dr. NJR Medical University. We did the World Patient Safety Day program, and the Vice Chancellor, Dr. Sudha Seshen, participated in all these programs. We conducted various workshops, and it was highly appreciated. And again, we from KAHO, we have done various World Patient Safety Day program in Chengalpet Medical College also. So these are some of the initiatives which anyone can take. You just need some ideas, then move on to do it. And KAHO always recognizes all individuals. So we had the Best State Representative Award being initiated in 2019. And we have the Quality Champion Award, the Young Achiever Award, the Lifetime Achiever Award. So KAHO has a very great inclusive growth, and it starts recognizing people. And again, all these are annual events of KAHO. We have the KAHOCon, the KAHO Tech, and the LabCon. And it's hugely represented now across India. We have so many delegates participating. And again, every year we have, there's been a huge growth also. And in all these annual events, we have various new programs coming in. We have the Pitch Fest events, the innovations, the startups. And this is the first time our hospital participated in this. And we got an innovation award. It's a huge motivation for the whole team when you do these type of awards, recognize innovations from smaller hospitals. Again, this is one of the CSR activities which was done by KAHO, and all of us participated in it. This is a public health initiative being done for various schools in Tamil Nadu. So this is one of the new initiatives. And again, KAHO gives you so much of opportunities to explore. So I have done many gap assessments for hospitals who have done the entry level, moving on to main standards. And some of the hospitals have already achieved the main standard accreditation now based on this gap assessment. And we did the revision from the fourth edition to fifth edition. We collected the hospital's viewpoints. And this endorsement of CAHO, CAHO's course, this is a certified in health risk management course. This is the first time ASQA has endorsed a course. And it has been a great move. And ASQA is very happy, the Asian Society for Quality. And we have been contributing for this to ASQA. And this is a huge success, and it's an online course. And again, based on my role as a clinician, with the backup of CAHO, I've been able to get in on with the my own society, the Obstetricians and Gynecological Society. So we had various programs in RCOG, the Royal College, which has an All India Representative Committee here. And we did a program for World Patient Safety Day. And I brought in the Ariadne Labs, which is in the Boston. And since our hospital was an implementing partner with Ariadne Labs, so we had a collaboration with Ariadne Labs, and CAHO did this World Patient Safety Day event because the theme for this year was maternal and newborn safety. And again, we brought in some collaboration with RCOG in India to use the WHO Safe Childbirth Checklist. And we have a collaboration with the National Quality of Care Network. This is an NQOC and a public health initiative, which has the WHO Sierra region participating in NQOC. And again, Obstetric Gynecological Society of Southern India, which is the OGSI. We are going to do an implementation program of this safety checklist to improve the quality of care which patients in labor rooms receive. So this is a clinician point of view. And again, CAHO is growing beyond borders. So the first time when I went to ISQA to present my paper, it was in Malaysia. So 3 years back, and this 4 years back. So in this conference, I met the ISQA president. And then I told him about CAHO. And he was very interested. And then we started communicating. And then we had a meeting on a Zoom call with CAHO president and ISQA president. And that's how I established this global collaboration with ISQA. So ISQA is very happy with CAHO, the way we have moved these last 3 years. And after ISQA, we have been having an MOU with ASQA, the Asian Society for Quality in Healthcare. And in ASQA, CAHO is very well known in all these international circles now. And we went to Cape Town in 2019. I went to present my paper because my quality paper was accepted as for the first quality competition in ISQA, which was held in Cape Town. And when I went to present the paper, we had talks again. And so we were able to move these whole association forward. And we have done the fellowship for ISQA. And based on this ISQA fellowship, we have been growing in leaps and bounds now. So now I and Lalu represent India on the ISO Technical Committee 304. This is the first time ISO is writing healthcare standards, because ISO does not have a healthcare standards till now. So it is only the standards which were given for the other industry, which was being done in hospitals. Now, this is the first time we are writing healthcare standards. We have 22 countries participating in this initiative, and we represent India on this technical committee. And this standard will be out in another 3 years by 2023. And then since our presence was felt across the world, so ASQA asked us to come in for the elections. So we had an election for the board. And I was elected based on my CAHO representation to the executive board of ASQA as individual member. And CAHO is also elected as institutional member in ASQA. So these are big initiatives which help us to spread our quality initiatives. We are trying to bring in international people to look at India now. So all of them are coming in for various international webinars, and they are very happy to do it. And based on this association, we have the ISQA fellowship, which we are giving it in a concessional rate for all our CAHO members. And based on this, we have a customized ISQA fellowship program for the Sierra region. We are bringing out this module, and it will be out by next year. So this is a big initiative because ISQA has some modules specifically for China and other Latin American countries. And this is the first time they are taking up, along with CAHO, we are going to do a separate ISQA fellowship for the Sierra region. And then we started this Kaho ISKWA International Webinar Series during the pandemic. And this has been a huge hit, and it's a free webinar every month. And we have huge international representation for this webinar series because all the speakers are very well known across the world. They are the top people who have written many chapters and books on quality. And we are able to bring these people into India now with these webinars. So sharing best practices is happening. And now we have a Kaho quality education series from our education wing, and you have the diagnostic series, which is happening now. And we have speakers. This Kaho CQA series is endorsed by ISKWA. And so we have speakers from ISKWA and Asian Society for Quality coming on board for each of our monthly series now. So these are the things which I just wanted to share with you about my perspectives and working with Kaho. And so as you see, healthcare systems are working to improve care, to reduce expenses, and to improve patient experiences. And for all this, we need to improve quality. And you need to align the organization with the right tools and techniques. And hence, this is a great opportunity for all of you. And I would like to once again congratulate the entire team of Kaho Diagnostic Division and encourage all of you to actively participate and engage with Kaho as members and discover newer opportunities for your own personal and professional growth. Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you, Dr. Anuradha.